Hello everyone, my name is Crow, and this is Project Architect 2. This is episode 22. And so last time, we've been working on getting a lot more EMC. And you can see up in the top left there, I have 17 billion EMC. So the bulk of that EMC is coming from my builder in that RF Tools dimension, harvesting all the Draconium, Ender Draconium ore, which is just creating a huge amount of EMC. It's fantastic. So that will kind of continue to just continue to process. So what we need to do now is I need to progress a little bit further into the quests. Oh, let me see this. I want to see if I get anything good. No. So the Archemy is the first kind of step here, and I only have two pieces left. Um, the dragon and then the wither plushies. So the dragon, we're going to work on that today. Specifically the Draconic Evolution uh, piece of the plushie. So that is going to require us to get into the Draconic Evolution. But first, let's take a look at some things that we've kind of done between episodes. If you recall, last time we used our containment ritual to get the blobs, the rare, legendary, and common blobs. And I stuck them in containment jars. I actually released them from the containment jars and shrunk them down a little bit and then put them back in just so that they stay inside the bounds of the containment jar. They just looked so silly when they were like full size and like sticking outside of the jar. And then I made a Drigme charm. And that's just an enchanting apparatus. I believe I actually made one of these while I was testing out the enchanting apparatus. But it's just a pretty easy recipe. It doesn't even require any source. And then you just click that onto a mossy cobblestone block, which creates a Drigme henge. The Drigme, basically every entity around him and containment jars with mobs in them, they count. He will harvest them like he's killing them, and then he will stick them into a storage that is adjacent to his henge. This is actually has nothing in it, and anything you put in it, you can't do anything with it because it's actually linked to this block right here. So basically, anything that he creates will immediately go into this pattern provider, which is just a return inventory. Which means he sends directly into my AE2 sort system. What are these things called? They're not blobs. Oh, dimensional essence. So we can see I already have 160 legendary. And so I can increase his rate by putting more containment jars or more mobs around him. I know that occasionally he will grab this guy and start harvesting this guy, although he doesn't have any drops. So he helps to make him happier, but doesn't actually like contribute anything. All right, and let's see what else we got going on here. I did upgrade my thermo generators to the nitro tier, and then I added another one in the back here. And then I upgraded my energizing rods as well. And I think that's pretty much it as far as kind of updates around my base here. Let's see here. Okay, so I also went around here and I started kind of making the wall here, the edge. I think this is as far as my valley is gonna go. So I started kind of smoothing it out. Before it was like really, it looked like this, right? It was really ugly looking. So, you know, like I got rid of most of like the random rocks and like andesite and ores. And then I started doing this where I'm gonna have it kind of like undercut just a little bit. So it'll probably look like this, you know, where we have like kind of like an irregular shaped deal going on here. And then again, I will replace all these blocks with stone. and then maybe mix in like a little bit of andesite and stuff at some point. Okay, but down here, here's where I'm going to set up my Draconic Evolution crafting. And so I carved out a little bit of an area here, and then I popped over to my end portal, and inside the end portal, as part of the stronghold, we have a structure, this dragon statue. It looks like it's made out of blackstone. Um, and so I guess kind of like the lore reason is I'm going to basically have this be here, and then this is going to be like a very irregular shaped cave. I'll have to, pretty it up a little bit. And it's this is something that the villagers or whoever kind of stumbled upon and discovered this little structure. So I will create all my Draconic Evolution crafting kind of like down here. I'll just whip up a hole real quick. But this is going to be kind of be like the focal point for the area inside. Okay, so I use the cut paste gadget, and so I gotta kill this guy. I don't know if he will. Okay, I just don't want the cut paste gadget. It's like a one-time use thing, so there's nothing around here that I care about. I just don't want to accidentally um, void any of this stuff. So, okay, here we go. Let's paste this. Let's paste it in. Oh, and it is clearing out the area. All right, cool. All right. What's up here? Oh, that's okay. That's okay. All right. Looks pretty cool though, right? And so I think this is gonna be the kind of the center line of the area. And so let's just dig a hole here. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we need to get into Draconic Evolution. So Draconic Evolution is pretty easy to get into because we have this draconium dust available to us. I did create a couple of recipes for like the ingots. How did I make this? Oh, and then I made the recipe for the awakened draconium ingot. I just need to get one dust first. Okay, so I need to create a couple things here. So let's make like 30 of these guys. I have a Draconium Coron Autocraft and the Wyvern Coron Autocraft. And I need these guys here. So the Fusion Crafting Core. And then this is the crafting injectors. And so this one is the first one. Oh, no. This is the first one. Okay, so I'm going to need, in order to make a wyvern, I'm going to need 8. Right? And then 8. And 8. Okay, so I will need 8 crafting cores. Actually, I'll need 9 of them. Oh, and see, I'm all out of the ingots there. Okay, and the way that this is gonna work, I just need a button. Should be fine here. And then these need to have power. And I'll need a point. Okay. Okay, and so these crafting injectors don't actually require anything until they start crafting. So what I need to do is, first of all, I need to upgrade the Draconic Fusion injectors to the next level. And so I'm going to need 2 Draconium cores and a Wyvern core for each one, and a Draconium block. And then 4 diamonds, which means I'm going to need to do this 8 times. So I'm going to need 8 times 4, going to need what? That's 32, 16, and 8. Okay. 8 of these guys. Oh, I didn't make a... Oh. 16 of these guys. Oh, I need more Draconium dust. Oh, I need another nether star. I really should figure out these nether stars before I go too much further. But what else do I... Yeah. Because these wyverns require another star. Okay. Okay. Change of plans. Nether stars. Okay, so nether stars. What I'm gonna do for the nether stars is I'm gonna use a tome of alkahestry. And to do that, I need to just have all these things. And actually, I have already collected all these things, I believe. Yes, I absolutely have. So I should just be able to straight up craft this thing. Cool. And then I need another star. Okay. So the way that the Tome of Alkahestry works is that you, if you can add it, you can add things into it or charge it by using a block of redstone. And it looks like my repair talisman does not work with it. And then you can duplicate things. So for example, you can, with 64 durability, you can duplicate a diamond. With 256 durability, you can duplicate a nether star. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a crafting recipe. And I'm going to basically do this, and this equals... Oh, it needs to have 256. Okay, I might need to... Oh, okay. Okay. Great. Okay. So that's how I get another star. Now, what I'm going to be able to do is I'm going to use laser IO to automate this. But let's, before we do that, set this up here. Because now I need to charge it. I don't think this will charge automatically within this thing. Yeah, it won't charge automatically. So what I need to do is I need to have this and this. $29.41. Okay. Cool. So now this, anytime I pop in redstone. Oh, and then this one will stay in the input buffer. Okay. There we go. So it will automatically charge up until it can't charge anymore. And then this will spit out nether stars. So basically what's going to happen is I want to always have a nether star sitting in here. I want to always have the tome sitting in here. And then I'm going to have my pattern provider pop in a certain amount of redstone, and then it'll spit out 2 nether stars. I got the nether stars here. Okay. Here's my pattern provider. The way that I'm going to automate this is using laser IO. Because what I'm going to have it do is I'm going to have it, and I was doing some testing earlier. I'm going to have it extract on orange, and it will use the down phase. I don't know if that matters, but that's what we're going to do. And then it's going to insert into the pattern provider, and this is going to be at a low priority. It will also insert nether stars at a higher priority, and it's going to aim to keep 2 in stock. So what that means is that, so what it's going to do is it'll see as having 2, because the crafter, laser IO is looking at the block as a whole, and so it sees it having 2. So what it will do is it'll pull one out and say, uh-oh, you don't have enough, and then it'll put it back in, but as it comes in an input, it'll load this one up. And we'll see this once I link these together, because right now it is, right now it's not going to do anything, right? Because it's pulling and it's pushing into the same thing, but there's 2, so it isn't going to do anything. But as soon as I link this together, it pulled out the 2, or pulled out 1, and then put it back in because there was only 1 left. And then it said there's 2, so it pulled out the second one and sent it down to here. I got to do some math here. Okay, so this gives me 9. And I need 256. So what's 256 divided by 9? I'm going to need 29. So let's see. So each nether star is going to be, processing patterns, boom, and then I need 29. This should work. So let's see if this works. I have how many nether stars? I have no nether stars. I want 1, which is going to cost me 20 redstone. Or 29 redstone. And there's my nether star. And there it is. So this only works because of the priority system here. Yeah, it only works. And you have to have the counting filter. Alrighty. So that's that. Okay, great. Easy piece. Oh, you know what? You know what I got to do? Last thing I need to do is, yeah. Yeah. Because this does require power to run. So, cool. And then if I really want to make it, like, non-automated, I can just toss a bunch of redstone in here and it'll just spit out automatically. So, that's cool, right? Okay, so let's finish off this guy over here. And I will automate this eventually. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it because these do need to be like dispersed among different items. So, okay, back to Draconic Evolution. I'm gonna need some diamonds. And I think it was 8 cores, so I need a little bit more draconium dust. This is going to be much easier once I have the transmutation interface, because then all these things, like I have to keep pulling out of my tablet and then sticking them into my AE system. It just won't happen anymore. Okay, and you can see on the top or in the bottom right, it says stack mode. So that means each of these crafting injectors holds a stack of different things. And what is this making? Oh, it was... The holdup was the furnace, must have been. All right, and here we go. Very cool, I'll tell you that. Not sure if there's a good way to like speed this up at all. And you can't automate this by using some kind of like timer to automatically trigger a redstone pulse here. Okay, so Wyvern tier, this is how I'm going to get Awakened Draconium. So I'm going to need 6 of the Draconium cores, and 1 and 4 other draconium blocks. And then a heart. All right. So now what I need to do is I need to basically just keep doing this. I do need to take things out of here before I swap them out. Because these do hold their inventory when they go. I should be able to just pop that there. As long as these don't block like line of sight from here to here, I think you can basically put them wherever you want. And there we go, started again. All right, so I just need to just keep replacing these things, pulling them out, swapping them out, and then so all I need to do is what, 2, 4, 6 more times. So I'll be back. Okay, so I just finished all the crafting injectors I'm going to need. I only need 8 for now. I may have to get more at some point, but for now I'm okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch these all over to single mode. And then let's load these guys up. And there we go. And then this will make the Awakened Draconium blocks. Okay, perfect. And then let's hop over to my mechanism area here. Gotta break this down. Oh, and then I need to, I gotta crush it. All right, and there we go. Now I can get as much Awakened Draconium dust as I want. I'm going to just break these down into the ingots. And then, so I made a pattern here. I don't think I'm actually going to automate this just quite yet, because I only need one of these things. So I will probably just pop that away, and then I need another star. And then I need, oh gosh, what do I need? I need 4 wyverns and 4 awakened draconium. More draconium dust. And let's see, where is, there it is. Get those wyvern cores out of here. And there we go. And then this, of course, starts it all over again. And I'll tell you what, I will throw a lever here. That way this isn't like pinging all the time. All right. One more piece of the Dragon Plushie complete. I think I can make an Ender Core as well. And Magic Bait and Ethereal Circlet. Let's just try and do those guys. All right, so there's the Ethereal Circlet. Perfect, perfect. And then last piece is Magic Bane. This is kind of cool. It increases its strength with each enchantment. It does have looting 2 on it. All right. Dragon Egg is just EMC. And then the Ender Core, I think. Oh, just, yeah, I have Ender. And there we go. So all I need now for my Dragon Plushie is the Infused Dragon's Breath. All right. Awesome. I think that's going to be it for now. Just a quick little peek into Draconic Evolution. So I will kind of finish working on this, or I mean, realistically, probably not even finish it, honestly. But just I'll work on it a little bit more between episodes and kind of spruce this place up a little bit. Maybe close off some of these random caves into nowhere. And then I probably will also work a little bit more on the walls of the valley a little bit more. So yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you have any tips, tricks, or suggestions or comments, please leave them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you later. Take care.